Hey, what's up, everyone? Can you see my screen and hear my voice? So just make sure we are good to go here on the webinar. Super excited to have you on this afternoon. Just let me know you can see my screen by typing in the chat box. Let me know that we are good to go and get rocking here in just a moment. Just want to make sure we are all good with the presentation here. All right, I'm seeing. All right, cool. Thanks for the hand raise. If you're just hopping on, what's up, David? If you're just hopping on, definitely come out in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. I'll give you a shout out on this webinar. We're gonna get rocking here in just a few moments. Super excited to be sharing with you this afternoon how to sponsor 3 to 5 reps using Facebook before New Year's Eve without inviting complete strangers into your home or dragging your friends and family to weekly hotel meetings. All right, if you're just hopping on, definitely, hey, David from Lake Tahoe, awesome, glad to have you on. If you're just hopping on, definitely come out in the chat, let me know where you're watching from, and I will give you a shout out on this webinar. We're gonna get rocking here in just a few moments as people start to pile on. Awesome, see lots of folks coming on, see lots of familiar folks, lots of new folks. Awesome, awesome. Are about 3 o'clock now. I'll give it a few more minutes. Let me just check my email to make sure no one is locked out of hopping on this training. And then I'm going to just check Facebook to make sure no one is having any trouble getting on. And we're gonna get rocking and rolling here. All right, let me see the chat. What's up, Martine? Glad to have you on as well. It's like a marathon with you. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's get rocking and rolling. Definitely be mindful of your time. You guys see my screen, hear my voice. Cool beans. Let's get rocking. Cool. Recording's going. Awesome. All right, so welcome to this afternoon's training. You know, how to sponsor 3 to 5 reps using Facebook before New Year's Eve without inviting complete strangers into your home or dragging your friends and family to weekly hotel meetings. Awesome, awesome title. So I have a couple questions before we get started. And I'm just curious, you know, how would it feel if you could generate an unlimited amount of free leads? Now I love engagement, so definitely type in the comments and let me know how that would make you feel if you could generate an unlimited amount of free leads for your business. Comment in the chat box, let me know. I'm seeing, let's see, very exciting. Yes, Sunday morning, cool. How would it feel if you could generate an unlimited amount of free leads for your business? Priceless, okay, cool. I know there's a little delay in the chat, but definitely coming out, just say, how would it feel if you could generate an unlimited amount of free leads? I'm sure it would be priceless, amazing, awesome, fantabulous. Okay, cool, cool. Because I can tell you from personal experience that you can certainly, leveraging some of the strategies I'm going to share with you this afternoon, you can definitely generate an unlimited amount of leads using Facebook. David says it's a great thing to pass on to those you bring in. Absolutely. You know, Facebook, there are, you know, billions of people on the platform, and there's plenty of prospects and leads to go around. So you should have no problem, you know, finding and generating leads using the strategies I'm going to share with you this afternoon. You know, what would it feel like if you knew that just by pressing the send button on your computer on a message in Facebook that you could recruit at will? What would that feel like? What would that feel like if you could just press the send button and recruit at will, right? What if, you know, what if you were able to do all of this without attending a hotel meeting or hosting a home party, right? Imagine that you didn't have to leave your house. You didn't have to get in the car to drive to a hotel meeting and pick up your friends, a friend or two every week to take them to a hotel meeting, to hear someone present about your opportunity or your business. And, at the end of the meeting, they're like, oh, it's not for me. What if you didn't have to do that anymore? What if you didn't have to have people coming into your house and, sitting on your couch and you sitting there presenting your company presentation? What if you didn't have to do any more sampling or, prospecting in the mall? What would that be worth to you? What would that truly be worth to you? Freedom. Amazing. Okay. Cool, cool. So if you've ever struggled to generate leads and recruit people using Facebook and you feel like you're missing something to get the results you desire, I know exactly how you feel. I've been there before too, and I'm going to share with you my story on a few slides, but I've been there before, struggling on Facebook, sitting at the computer, trying to figure out, all right, where do I start? Where should I go to actually find people to talk to? What should I say, right? And if you've experienced this, if you're experiencing this now, and you're struggling to generate leads and recruit people on Facebook, I know exactly how you feel. Just a year ago, my first year online, about 18 months ago, or 2 years ago, I started a business online, right? My background is I'm a musician. I play the trumpet, and I started out as hoping to be a musician, and then ended up landing several jobs at several universities here in New York City as a professional fundraiser. Raising money for student scholarships, faculty, research, etc. And I joined the network marketing industry about 2.5 years ago, and I did everything my upline told me to do. I was tirelessly, posting my business opportunity link everywhere, tagging people in posts. How many of you can relate to that, right? When you first got started in the industry, your upline sponsor, your company told you, hey, if you're going to use Facebook or social media, just go out there, copy and paste, these messages, tag people, in the opportunity webinars, and share and post your before and after pictures and product pictures, and you'll get people to sign up with you. You'll get people to join you. Anybody else ever done that? Right? And I did that, right? I did that for about a year, and, I got frustrated because there were no results, right? In fact, this strategy I was using made a lot of people angry. I got blocked by people. I got reported to Facebook saying I was a spammer and a scammer. I got messages from people, telling me, hey, this is the inappropriate way to market online, and what you're doing is a pyramid scheme. What are you doing, Antonio? And I got frustrated by the lack of results after just 1 year in the industry. And I guess I was actually fortunate that my company actually closed, because when they closed, I was on the brink of giving up on the industry, right? I was on the brink of actually saying, all right, I'm throwing in the towel and I quit. But my company closed, and what that did for me, it allowed me to discover and join a community of entrepreneurs and marketers where I would learn how to prospect and market effectively online. And today I'm going to share with you I learned and how that can change your business and put you on the path to success in the next 30 days to New Year's Eve, so you can actually get some results, 3 to 5 new reps in your business. So my life now is pretty cool, I would say. I've brought in about 76 new customers and teammates in just 18 months. For the past 18 months, I've generated over 3,000 leads and earned several $1,000s in commissions using Facebook. In fact, when I started prospecting and doing the strategies I'm going to share with you today, on Facebook, this was the first time I've ever made any money online, or it made any money in this profession. So definitely grateful and blessed for what I've learned and what I'm going to be sharing with you this afternoon. I actually now have the extra time to focus on growing my arts nonprofit and traveling, right? I now do this, I'm able to do this full time, and, leveraging the strategies I'm going to share with you this afternoon, you can certainly, do the same thing in your business and for your life. I've also reached new leadership levels, right? 3 times in the past 18 months. I'm now a certified marketing coach in a training platform that I promote. And, as of next month, I will be a paid speaker. I'm actually speaking at an event in Baltimore, Maryland, for about, I think it's 250 attendees. And the keynote speaker, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Brian Carruthers, but Brian Carruthers is going to be the keynote speaker at that event. So very, very, very cool and awesome things have been happening for me using the strategy that I'm going to share with you this afternoon. I've also had the opportunity and just the honor of meeting some awesome rock stars. You can see on top left, that's me with Ray Higdon. In the middle, Todd Falcone. On the right, Lisa Torres Allen, also a New Yorker. At the bottom, that's me with one of my groups that I, my nonprofit that I run. One of the groups that we have in our organization. It's a Drumline. The picture in the middle is me in Thailand. I love traveling. That's me in Thailand. On the right, that's me actually in Cambodia, actually going through one of the floating villages, which was very humbling and an emotional experience. But my life now is pretty cool, man. I get to live life on my own terms. Obviously, no boss, but I get to impact others' lives through the work that I'm doing in my nonprofit and helping other entrepreneurs, grow their businesses online. So, David said his son is in Thailand right now. That's awesome. Thailand's an amazing place. So here's what you're going to learn this afternoon. I'm going to share with you, how to sponsor 3 to 5 people using Facebook without inviting complete strangers into your home. I'm going to show you how to do that between now and New Year's Eve. I'm going to share with you 3 simple steps to finding high quality prospects on Facebook and how to recruit them into your opportunity. I'm going to share with you how to quickly and effortlessly start the conversation and uncover your prospects' top emotional hot buttons and move them from cold to red hot prospects, red hot leads. Just curious, how many of you guys and ladies on here, struggle with starting the conversation with people on Facebook or any social media platform? How many of you struggle with knowing what to actually say to someone on social media to see if they're open? All right, just comment in the chat. Let me know. Or do you struggle with starting the conversation, knowing what to say, knowing how to move the conversation from the intro to actually getting someone to be open to taking a look at your opportunity? Well, if that's you, I know I struggled with that early on in my career. I'm going to share with you some easy and simple ways to get that conversation started and moving in the right direction. You're also going to learn how to move your prospects from Facebook into the phone so that they close the sale for you, right? You're no longer looking like that used car salesman trying to get someone to buy something. When you get someone off of social media and off of Facebook, you can actually, and get them on the phone, they're actually going to close themselves, right? It's not really going to be a sales pitching conversation. You're also going to discover the number one, my simple question to ask to get your prospects begging for you to share your business opportunity with them. And for some of you, I'm going to share with you a way that you can dig deeper into all of this with me. And so does this work, right? You're probably asking yourself, one, is this really going to work for me? Is it really going to, help me to recruit 3 to 5 people in the next, 30 days? And I'm going to tell you, it's going to work for you if you take action, right? So Lori here says, hey, Antonio, happy Friday. I just wanted to say thank you for all your mentoring over the past couple of weeks. I'm starting to find my groove and I'm starting to see results on the topics we discussed and the tips that you shared. Thank you for all your help. I gratefully appreciate it. Now, Lori, we had a coaching session with her over the course of several weeks. Shared with her some things that she was doing in her business that, weren't working and things that she can tweak, and she took action, and now she's starting to see some results, and she's on the path to recruiting new people, sponsoring people into some various programs and earning some extra money. So it does work and it can happen for you. This is my buddy Shamar. I worked with him in a coaching program. Again, I mentioned I'm a certified coach, and he says 5 signups this month, best month ever. The coaching was definitely a help. Thanks to Antonio. 5 signups this month, right? So if he can do 5 signups using the strategies that I'm going to share with you this afternoon, if he can do 5 signups this month, then you just by sheer being on this training and taking action and implementing what I share with you, you can do 3 to 5 in the next 30 days and by New Year's. That sounds pretty cool. If the slides are fuzzy, you have to, there's a gear. If you go to the right-hand side of the screen, there's a gear that will increase the resolution of the screen. I think it's 720 you want to change it to. There's a gear on the right-hand side to change the resolution of the screen so you can see the slides clearer, okay? So that's Shamar. And so is this training for you? I want to make sure that you're in the right place, that, you know, this training is what you're looking for. And so this is for you. You know, if you want to quit your job and live life on your own terms, this training is for you. If you've ever been freaked out by all the noise on Facebook, right? You see all the people posting about their business opportunities in all the groups. You see folks, you know, constantly pitching and promoting, and you want a simple to use formula for recruiting high quality reps, this training is for you. If you're worried about what your sponsor and company are telling you to do because you've seen how almost everyone is doing the same thing and it's not working, this is for you because you're going to discover how to have true MLM success, right? This is for you. You know, if you're a network marketer and want to get unlimited prospects and new reps for your business, this training is for you. If you're tired of spinning your wheels and want to have a breakthrough in your business, this training is for you. And if you want to sponsor more people, simply sponsor more people at will and change your family's legacy. That's powerful, right? Changing your family's legacy. The things that it doesn't take many people to have a successful business, right? If you learn how to generate leads and how to recruit 3 to 5 people each month, you can build a profitable and successful business. So, and that can change your family's legacy. So this training is for you if you want to do that. So what this is not and who this is not for, got to be very clear about this. This is not for someone who thinks you can just not do anything, push a button, and get paid. I've never come across something online or offline that works that way. Right? There are no push button solutions. There is actually work you have to do. And if you put in the work, you will reap the rewards and get the results. This is not a cookie cutter approach to marketing. It's not copying and pasting, right? You know, you will only get so far by copying and pasting the same message to thousands of people over and over again, right? This is not a cookie cutter marketing approach. This is a active, a real serious, not serious, but very authentic and engaging approach to building a business and prospecting online. Full disclaimer, you know, my results are not typical. The fact of the matter is, you know, most people do nothing and earn nothing, right? The reality is, think about this, you know, New Year's is coming up. And you're going to see tons of people, you know, starting these are declaring these New Year's resolutions. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to, you know, watch what I eat. And the fact is, they may start out, you know, the first month or two, you know, going to the gym, subscribing to some sort of diet, but the majority of people will not complete those resolutions or goals. And so the truth and the honest and hard truth is most people will not put in the work. Therefore, they won't do anything, and therefore they won't earn anything. So whether you have a coaching business, a network marketing business, or affiliate marketing business, you must have people to talk to about your product, service, and opportunity. You know, without them, you don't have a business. If you don't have customers, if you don't have prospects, leads coming in, you don't have a business, right? That's like opening a pizzeria, making all this pizza, but no one's coming into your store. No one's buying pizza. You need bodies, you need customers, you need people coming into your business with a need, with a problem, and wanting and desiring your solution to their problem. And the two things that I struggled with for me in the first year I was on Facebook, very simply was, you know, finding enough high quality people on Facebook to talk to about my business and products, and knowing what to actually say to start the conversation without coming across like a used car salesman. Can you relate to that? You know, having difficulty finding people to talk to on Facebook and starting the conversation on Facebook without coming across like a used car salesman or spammy. You know, I was doing Just comment in the comments. Let me know. I know it's a little delay. But can you relate to that? Not knowing where to find people and finding high quality people, that is, and then, coming across like a salesperson saying, yeah. I was doing everything my sponsor, and company were telling me, like I said before, posting my link, sharing the before and after pictures, but nothing worked. Nothing was working. I wasn't getting any leads, wasn't getting any sales, wasn't getting anything for my business. And in fact, people were labeling me. I was being labeled a scammer, a spammer. I'm in one of those things. I had one of my friends tell me, and actually at that point, they unfriended me on Facebook. And so things were just not good, right? I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. I was struggling online, and I found, like I said before, a community, and I learned the 3 simple steps to Facebook MLM recruiting success. And that's what I'm gonna share with you this afternoon. Now, I invested over $10,000 in coaching, courses, live events to learn the simplest, fastest, and most effective methods of building my business on Facebook. I went through the trial and error. I took action, right? I took imperfect action. I got my account shut down several times, placed in Facebook jail. But I did the trial and error. I invested hours in terms of learning and refining this process. And you're gonna get this process right now. So the 3 simple steps to Facebook MLM. You guys with me still? Cool, awesome. The 3 simple steps to Facebook MLM recruiting success, right? If you follow these 3 simple steps in the next 30 days from now until New Year's Eve, you will sponsor 3 to 5 people. You will, guaranteed, if you do the action, you will sponsor 3 to 5 people. And the first step is personal branding. And I'm gonna talk more about this, but personal branding is really about ensuring that your accounts, your profiles are about you, right? Not about your company, not about your products, not about, the awesome energy drink, but about you. We hear it all the time, people join people and not business opportunities. So you need to make sure that you are front and center. Step 2 is Facebook active prospecting. There are two ways to making money. There's the fast way and there's the slow way. Raised by comments in the box. Let me know which one do you prefer in terms of how to make money online. Do you prefer the fast way or the slow way? Right? They're both great, and valuable ways to be successful online. But if you want to recruit and sponsor 3 to 5 people in the next 30 days, well, you can't take the slow approach. Right? So would you rather the fast way or the slow way? The slow way is valuable and it's leverage, right? The slow way consists of, blogging, creating content, more of the passive marketing stuff where you're actually putting content out there in the marketplace and expecting or waiting for an unnamed individual to reach out to you to say that you have something that they're looking for. That's the slow way. Now, it definitely works and it creates leverage, but we're talking about, roughly the next 30 days, 31, 40 days, whatever it is, to get some massive results in our businesses, 3 to 5 people to sponsor. If you want to move fast, it's going to require you to do more of the active prospecting stuff. So Facebook active prospecting is what we're going to focus on in these 3 steps. The third one, step 3, is closing on Facebook, right? Getting people to close themselves, right? Getting people to the next step of 1, exposing them to your opportunity, and then moving them through the process of closing the sale. You guys still with me here? These are the 3 steps, 3 simple steps. Personal branding, active prospecting on Facebook, and then closing. Very simple. All right, let's go into personal branding. Step 1. So personal branding is like I said before, it's all about you, right? And before we get into looking at your profile and what it should look like, right? I want you to think about who are your top 3 favorite leaders, right? Who are the people that you admire online in your niche or in your industry, right? It could be, someone's personal page, their fan page. Think about, what do their profiles look like, right? You're going to use that as an example of what your profile should look like, right? If top leaders and top earners or authorities in your niche are not posting about their company all the time, then what are they posting? You want to model what they're doing and translate that into your own profile. You also want to look at, who's your target audience? Who's your target market? Who are you looking to connect with? Who are you looking to engage and invite into your world, right? You must be crystal clear about the type of person that you want to work with and engage with. You don't want to work with everybody, right? Marketing to everybody is marketing to no one. So you have to be very clear about who it is your target market is and who you want to work with. And then think about your message and your point of view. What do you stand for? There are certain people that are online that will not fit with your message and your values, right? Maybe you want, and I'm gonna give you an example of this in the next slide, but maybe you want to work with people who are professional, who are, marketing a certain way, right? And you don't want to attract or hang out with people who are, positive and not, professional, right? So you won't, connect with them. You won't reach out to them. You won't want to attract them to your page. So be very clear and think about your audience, but also think about what you stand for. What do you really tolerate in your business? Who do you want to work with? So here's an example of those four different questions and statements, right? So, for example, favorite leaders. If I'm in network marketing, I may target, or look at Network Marketing Pro, Eric Worre's page. I may look at, Ray Higdon's page. I may look at, Mark Harbert's page. I may look at Diane Hockman or, Caesar and Tanya Eliza, right? Their pages, right? To see what they're doing on their personal profiles, what kinds of messages are they sharing, what kinds of value and content are they putting out there in the marketplace, so I can model what they are doing. Does that make sense? Modeling what the leaders are doing. Very simple. Model what the leaders are doing, right? Secondly, who is your target market? Well, my target market is professional network marketers or small business entrepreneurs who are motivated and looking for assistance in went too fast. Who are looking for assistance with growing their business using social media. That's pretty much my target market. But think about your target market. Maybe you're looking for, people who are between the ages of 35 and 55 who are concerned about their health, who are seriously concerned about their health and getting into shape and getting, fitter, right? Or are you looking for people who are, trying to, save for retirement, right? So that they can travel the world at, cheaper prices. Maybe you're looking for people who are looking to get a handle on their finances, right? Think about that target market and be very, very specific about who you want to reach. Then think about your message and your point of view, right? I feel not enough people, take entrepreneurship and network marketing seriously. So I want people, they don't treat it like the multi-million-dollar business that it could be. And so I want to work with professionals, people that are serious about the industry, people that understand that, this has the potential to be a multi-million-dollar business, and they treat it as such. I don't want people who are just kicking the can down the road, trying network marketing to see if it works. And I want people who are seriously committed to the profession and are in it until they succeed, until they have a breakthrough, until they, make that six-figure income, right? That's who I want to work with. Now, who do you want to work with, right? Think about that. Think about who you want to work with and what those qualities and characteristics, of that audience is. You want to present yourself as a professional in anything you do, business related, online. You always want to present yourself as a professional. People are going to be attracted to leaders. And you may not have the results today. You may not, have generated a ton of leads. You may not have generated a lot of income. You may not even be, reached the rank in your company yet. But if you present yourself as someone who is an authority, that has value to share, people are going to want to work with you and learn from you. And so when I talk about branding, it's important that you have a photo that is professional, that it doesn't be like, you went out and had a photo shoot with like the best photographer in New York, but you need a nice photo of yourself on your profile that people can relate to and connect with. You also want to create and share content that builds you as an authority, right? You can, if you write blog posts, videos, articles, this is all about your brand, right? We're not getting into sort of the active stuff just yet, because when you talk to people one-on-one, the first thing they're going to do is go to your profile and check you out. And so if your profile is, not appealing, they're probably not going to respond to you, or they're not going to take you seriously. So you want to make sure you have a professional photo, share some content. Either you can write content, blog posts, videos, and articles, or you can share other people's content that provides value to your audience. I recommend the 80-20 rule when posting, right? So 80%, 90% of the time, posting value and engagement. And this goes both for your personal page and your fan page. And then 10 to 20% can be, an offer to something else, right? So about your business, right? Maybe it's a curiosity post that's related to business or something like that. And then LYLOL, live your life out loud. The other thing about social media and personal branding is that people want to connect with real people. And so you shouldn't be afraid to live your life out loud. Share what you're doing, right? Share that you're going on a date you have date night with your spouse. Share that you are, I know people on Facebook and Instagram love food pictures. So I take food pictures all the time. I get lots of engagement there. So when I'm out at dinner, I'm out, having, doing something cool, I take a picture, I share it on Facebook and Instagram, whatever, and I get some engagement. Don't be afraid to be yourself, right? People want to know that you're not just all business. They want to really relate to you and see that you actually have a life too outside of business, okay? So quick question, quick poll. Who would you rather work with, right? These are two, I hope none of these people are on here, but if you had to, choose, who would you want to work with? The woman on the left or the woman on the right? Just comment in the chat or the chat. Let me know. Who would you want to work with, the woman on the left or the right? I have my choice, but you tell me. Ellen says left. Yep. Any others? Who would you want to work with? Right? And it doesn't have to be a fancy picture. I think this picture was taken from her profile. It was taken at her home, at her computer desk, right? But I can see her face. I can see her eyes. It's not blurry. And I feel like if I read more about her, I could connect with her a little bit more than I can with the person on the right, right? So your profile picture and your profile in general makes a statement about you. And if it's not professional, if it's not, filled out, when you message someone and they check you out, they're more likely not to respond if it's not appealing or attractive. And I'm not just saying in terms of looks, but the professionalness of your page. Step number 2, Facebook active prospecting. Right? This is where the money is really made to some degree. This is where you make the fast money, by talking to people, having those one-on-one conversations with people, and then moving them through the process into the next step. Right? And so most of us, we don't realize it, but we have future teammates right now in our Facebook friends, fans, and followers, right? These are people that are already connected to us, our Facebook friends, people who follow us on our Facebook fan page. And most of us are looking outside of our fans and our current network to recruit and sponsor people. This is a gold mine, right? If you go through your friends list and just start some conversations, right? Reconnect with them, see what's going on in their world. You'll discover and you'll find that a lot of them probably will have some challenges that your product, your service or opportunity can actually help them solve. And so very easy way to sponsor some new people into your business in the next 30 days. Now, what do you say? Right? So what do you say to someone you haven't spoken to in a while or you haven't spoken to at all? Here's a sample message that you can send to someone who you've added as a friend, but maybe you haven't engaged with ever. You can say, hey, Tim, I have to apologize for not reaching out to you beforehand. You've been on my Facebook for X amount of time, and I've seen your stuff, but we never connected. I loved your post about X. What is it that you actually do? Now, notice, and here's what I want to say to you. You want to, don't copy and paste this exact message and start sending it to all your friends. Be authentic. And that's one of the biggest problems I see online today, is that people aren't authentic, right? They want the quick and easy approach to getting signups, leads, etc. They want to copy and paste someone's message and send it to all 5,000 of their friends, right? You want to be different. You want to be human. You want to be personable, right? You want to go to their profile, check them out, see what's going on in their world, and then send them a message referencing something on their profile, right? So let's say I went to Tim's profile and I noticed maybe he just had a baby, or I noticed he posted something, an inspirational quote that, maybe Jim Rohn said, and I kind of vibe with that, and I, can relate to that. I'm going to say, hey, Tim, apologize for not reaching out to you beforehand. We've been Facebook friends for, quite some time now, and I can't believe we haven't connected. I actually just went to your profile and loved that post, that quote about Jim Rohn, right? You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? I totally agree with that, right? Definitely, got to be very careful and very intentional about who you have around you in your circle. Just curious, what is that you actually do, right? If it's not in his profile already in terms of the way he works. But you see how I went and looked at his profile. I found something interesting that I connected with, and now I'm gonna start a conversation with him. Now he's more likely to respond to me because it's a personal message, right? I went to his profile, I checked it out, I saw something interesting, and I included that in my message. The other cool thing is a great way to also engage with people you haven't spoken to in a while is on birthdays, right? Everyone's having a birthday every single day. Well, not everyone's having a birthday every day, but every day there's a birthday going on. And so when someone has a birthday, go check out their profile and see what's going on, right? And don't just send, put a post on their wall or something. Send them a private message. Send them a voice message, but don't just say happy birthday, right? Go to their profile, see what's been going on in their life, right? And connect that kind of, that reference point in your message, right? Hey, Tim, just want to reach out and say happy birthday. Hope you're having an awesome, amazing day. I see that you guys are, in I'm making this up, in South Africa, celebrating. Where exactly are you going? What are you doing, right? Create that engagement and find out what's happening in their life, because they're more likely to respond if you are different and unique. Does that make sense? Everybody's getting some value here? That makes sense, folks? There's a little delay here. Does it make sense? Cool beans, cool beans. The other point is, once you've gone through your friends, your fans, you've gone through, your followers, and you've connected with them, you've engaged with them, then you can start to look at other ways to generate, have more one-on-one conversations with new people, right? Again, this is all about one-on-one interaction. When you engage with one-on-one interaction, you actually build a deeper rapport, a quicker rapport anyway. You actually get to uncover people's pains and struggles and challenges, what they're doing, and then you can offer them, something that can take them to, maybe purchasing a product from you or learning about your business opportunity. And that's the goal. That's simply the goal, right? So you can actively prospect and find new people on fan pages. Here are a couple: Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, Bob Proctor, Gary Vaynerchuk is a cool one. I think some other ones. Network Marketing Pro. Todd Falcone for network marketers. Savvy Network Marketing. Women. These are all great places to find new people to talk to. Additionally, there are tons of groups out there, right? And a lot of times people go into the spammy network marketing groups and just try to convert people either into the business or into some program, and that typically doesn't work. Again, you want to build rapport, build relationships, because that's how people start to open up. But in groups, there's personal development groups, there's network marketing groups, there are niche related groups, meaning, there are travel groups that you can join. There are, health and wellness groups, there's fitness groups, there's finance groups, there's groups on practically anything you can think of. And your goal in these groups are to start conversations, get to know people, and then move them through the process, rapport building, uncovering their pains and struggles, and then offering them a solution to whatever their pain problem is, right? Does that make sense? Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, there are tons of places to, tons of groups, tons of fan pages to go ahead and connect with new people on Facebook. And your goal is to check them out, right? So when you find someone that you want to engage with, right, you found a person that you think is sharp, that is profile, you check them out, right? It's just like you would go, I mean, it's kind of like dating, right? You go out to the bar or whatever, you're looking at people, potential prospects, seeing if you might want to get to know them. You see if they're on their profile, you see if they're positive, if they have, some cool things going on in their world. They're not just like a bum, right? You want to get to know them. Is their profile professional looking? Checking that out. And then ask yourself this question: are they someone you would want to work with, right? If there's someone you want to work with, then there are a couple of things you can do, right? You can follow them on Facebook. You can, if you can, I wouldn't add them as a friend. Don't add them as a friend, because that can put you in Facebook jail. But follow them if you can. If you can, engage with any of their posts, whether it be like, comment, or share, and you see something that's interesting on their profile, like it, comment it. And then what you want to do is send them a message, right? You want to send them a private message. So the private message actually follows the simple template, right? Most of the time, people that message me don't get it right. And they don't get it right for a couple of reasons. One, they are approaching me because they want to pitch me something, and that's very obvious. And I can tell it's a copy and paste message. But the first thing they do is they just say, "Hey, you look like a like-minded individual. Here's my link. Join my business." Right? And I can tell, obviously, that's copy and paste. And they didn't really take the time to check out my profile to see what my name was, or see if there was something they can connect with and reference that in their message. And so you're different, right? The people that are on here this afternoon, you're going to be different, and you're going to actually go out there and sponsor 3 to 5 people in the next 30 days before New Year's Eve using this template. The first thing you want to do is say, "Hey," first name, because it's obvious. I would hope the person that you are connecting with, has obviously a picture, but also has their full name in their profile, right? "Hey, Antonio." Then you're gonna, throw in an enticing first sentence. And I'm gonna give you an example. This is kind of like just, getting them to actually read the full message. So an example is, "Hey, Antonio, wasn't sure I was gonna send you a message, but decided to anyway," right? "Oh, he wasn't. This is very enticing. You weren't going to send me a message, but you did. Cool, glad you did." Then you say why you're messaging them, right? You have to tell them because they're complete strangers, right? Right? You wouldn't just, go to if you're at a cocktail party or a wedding, you're gonna, when you're having a conversation, you're gonna actually engage with them and share with them, you're going to compliment them, right? And so what you want to do is find something, like I said before, find something that's, of interest, something that's cool, and reference that in your message. "Hey, Antonio, I wasn't going to, message you at first, but when I went to your profile, I saw that you also are a musician and you play the saxophone. Cool, I play the trumpet, right? Something that we can talk about and engage with, and we have that in common, right? Now I get a connection point and excitement. That's kind of where it's about. Cool, I play trumpet too. I used to freelance in the city back in the day, whatever it is, right? And then I ask a question, right? A question can be, so what do you do now, right? If you're no longer playing, I mean, if I uncovered that they're no longer playing an instrument, I was like, so what do you do now? So here's an example of something that you can use as a model. Don't copy and paste it and start spreading it across social media, because then it's spam, right? You want to be authentic and be human. It says, hey Susan, almost didn't message you, but when I decided to reach out to you, anyways. I've been noticing the comments you've made on the Tony Robbins page. In particular, I agreed with your comment about being responsible and in control of your destiny. We definitely have the same mindset and outlook, so I thought we should connect. Great to chat with you. What exactly do you do for work? Right? So I have that enticing introduction. I almost didn't message you, but then I decided to reach out to you anyways. This is why I'm messaging her. I've noticed her comments on the Tony Robbins page, and now I'm referencing one of her particular comments where she talked about being responsible and control of your destiny. Now I have, we have the same mindset, outlook, and then I have a question at the end. What exactly do you do for work? Right? That question is a powerful question. Powerful question. And I'll share with you why that is. But that's what you want to do when you're messaging complete strangers on Facebook, right? I'll go back to the slide again so you have it. First name, enticing first sentence, why you're messaging them, connection point and excitement, then a question. Very, very powerful. You guys still with me here? I'm seeing yes, yes, cool beans, cool beans. Awesome. Here's a quick testimonial from someone who actually went through one of my trainings. Jennifer, awesome, a marketer. She says, thank you for my transition into network marketing, making it a positive one. Gained a lot of insight and tips into helping grow my business. I appreciate you taking the time to answer all my questions. Helped me to understand the things that were a little over my head and out of my comfort zone. You have an infectious personality, which makes you approachable and an amazing mentor and coach. I wish you nothing but continued success. Jennifer has been implementing several of my strategies, and she was very new to the industry back in June, but she's getting some tremendous results in her business. And so step 3 is really the closing point, right? And so you've jazzed up your profile, you made it look hot and sexy, you've begin to interact with some of your friends and fans and followers. You're starting to engage and have one-on-one conversations with people who are not your friends, but you found them on various pages. You found them, in particular groups, and now you're engaging in one-on-one conversation. Now you need to move them to the point of where they are asking you about your business opportunity, and you're sharing and exposing them to your presentation. Now the goal is to expose them to your presentation and move them off of Facebook, right? So after you develop rapport and you've uncovered, their pains, their struggles, their problems, whatever it is, and that they're open to X being your company, learning how they can make extra money from home, maybe it's a marketing product, maybe it's a solution to help them generate more leads. I typically just ask one question. If they tell me that they're having some struggles with X, I'll say something like, are you open to taking a look at blank, right? Are you open to taking a look at, how you can generate more leads online? Are you open to taking a look at, how I've been able to generate more leads online? Are you open to taking a look at something that can help you, replace your full-time income or help you to earn some extra money on the side? Right? So you ask that one question, and then they will typically say yes, right? Because they just share with you what their pains, their struggles are, what's going on in their world. And you can say, well, I might have a solution for that challenge you mentioned. Are you open to taking a look at, some information on how you can solve X? 9 times out of 10, more often than not, they will say yes. And some other questions that will move you to the close, you can ask them I shared with you in the previous scenario, what do you do for work? That's a great question to start out with, because with this question, the goal is to get them to ask you back, what do you do for work? Right? And 95% of them will ask you, what do you do for work? Right? They will ask you what you do for work. Where in turn, you can say a little bit about your business and then move into question the next question, right? So you ask them, what do you do for work? Then you say, how long have you been doing that? Right? And I'll give you an example of how this kind of format typically works. What do you do for work? How long have you been doing that? Wow, you must love it. Have you ever considered doing anything different? Right? So typically this is how it would go, right? Hey, John, or Susie, what I said before, wasn't gonna message you. What do you do for work? Well, I've been, in accounting for the last 20 years. Or sorry, let me rephrase that. I've been doing accounting, helping nonprofits or business owners, manage their books. Cool. How long have you been doing that? Well, I've been doing that for 20 years or so. It's okay. I'm paying the bills. You must love it, right? No, it's okay. I've been paying the bills, but I wouldn't mind, something else. And I guess, so, obviously I answered the question for myself just now, but have you considered doing anything else? If I didn't have to work, a full-time job, I definitely would love to, be pursuing, my passion of, painting and helping autistic children, learn how to paint. And then I can segue into, well, this may or may not be a fit for you, but based on what you share with me, having a desire to want to help others and really focus on, producing, your own art, and then helping, autistic children to express themselves through art, you may want to take a look at what I do. If you're open to it, I can send some information. If not, not a big deal, right? So these 5 questions, along with the one I shared earlier, is once you've built that rapport, and it shouldn't take that long for you to build rapport, right? You can build rapport over 2 or 3 conversations, and then once you ask them what do you do for work, you can segue into them, getting an exposure to your business opportunity, right? Very, very simple and easy way to move people through a process. So once once they say, they're open, right, and you share with them some information, you give them the link on Facebook, or you share with them, a number for a conference call, whatever, you want to follow up with them, right? So you can basically just say, here's my number, give me a call if you have questions, what's yours, so I can know who's calling, right? And once you give them your number first, there's less resistance to them actually, giving you their number, right? So here's my number, give me a call if you have questions, what's yours, so I know who's calling. Now, 9 times out of 10, they won't call you back, right? And so you have, what I would do with this statement here is I would actually go into scheduling an appointment to follow up, right? So here's my number, give me a call if you have questions, what's yours, sorry, let me change that around. Here's my number, if you have questions, what's yours, and let's schedule an appointment or a time where I can give you a call back to see if you, got through the information. So retweaking this question to actually set an appointment I would probably enhance that by adding, that piece into this question. But the goal is to get their number so you can follow up with them after they've taken a look at the information. Okay. Have you gotten value so far? Just a comment in the comments below if you've gotten value so far. How many of you love the idea and the simple strategy here, 3 steps to, recruiting 3 to 5 people in the next 30 days before New Year's Eve? It is possible, right? I've seen great info, great stuff, right? How many of you think it'd be cool to have a way to just following these 3 steps to, simply and easily and effortlessly get people in front of your presentation? And that's what you need to do. Right, the biggest challenge I see, not challenge, but where people struggle in our industry is that they don't get enough people to see their presentation. And so by leveraging these 3 simple steps, and one is probably 1 through 3 is very, very straightforward. But once you have your personal branding set up on your profile, and you start to engage and have those one-on-one conversations with people, and then you move them through the process of getting exposed, and then you follow up and close them, you can show, there's no reason why you aren't showing 3 to 5 people your presentation every single day. Simple. Imagine for a moment here, if you showed 3 people each day from now until New Year's Eve your presentation, just by leveraging and using what I just shared with you today. Let's say it's 30 days, right? 31 days to be, correct, right? 3 people over 31 days, that's 93 people that have seen your presentation. Out of 93 people, let's say on a good day, 20% join your opportunity. That's about 19 people in 30 days. Let's say worst case scenario, 10% join your business opportunity. That's 9 people. 9 people if you showed 93 people your presentation. What if only 5% of people that you showed the presentation to actually get started? That's 4 or 5 people that you've sponsored into your business. Powerful. That's your 3 to 5 right there, easily. But you have to commit to doing that. Very, very powerful stuff. So before we get to Q&A, I definitely want to share with you, how you can use this to get results now, right? You're probably sitting here at your computer right now, listening and watching this. You heard my story of how this has worked for me, and certainly has worked for several folks that I've worked with. So by now, you obviously know that this can truly work for you. And clearly, learning how to sponsor 3 to 5 people using Facebook, using the 3 steps that I share with you is possible, and it's essential for you to reach your goals in the next 30 plus days before New Year's. And naturally, you also know you must learn how to do it and do it effectively to start getting more high quality leads and close more sales in your business, which is why you're smart, right? You're smart for committing to being here this afternoon, to learning and mastering how to implement this 3-step process. And you might be wondering, what's the fastest way to get this going, to do this now so you can make things happen for you and your business right away without trying to figure it out on your own, and having some assistance and guidance to do that, right? So if you're cool with it, would it be all right if I shared with you, something that I'm doing with a limited group of students who can get my help and actually, my assistance over the next 30 days to implement all of this and actually, get some results? Because obviously there's a lot of things that I can't show you on a hour and a half or, a brief presentation like this. So just want to make sure that I get your permission to move forward and share with you a way that you can get some hands-on assistance and guidance with a small group of people this afternoon, just by a show of hands. Just raise your hands. All right, I'm seeing some hands raised. Okay, awesome, cool. Glad I got your permission. So the fastest way to get some assistance and help and guidance over the next 30 days is by leveraging a training and marketing platform that I use for my business. And I'm going to walk you through exactly what that is and how you can get my assistance over the next 30 days, right? And the easiest and fastest way to do it is through a program called My Lead System Pro. And this program is specifically designed to teach you how to generate your own leads online, earn more while working less, create true leverage in your business, and make more money, right? You get that? Make more money. So all it takes, and you can do this in just 2 hours of work per day with my hands-on guidance and assistance. This is something that can certainly help you to get the results you desire. So if you want to leverage your time, find more prospects who like, know, and trust you, will join you in business so you can earn more money and focus on doing what you love, the life you were promised, all in just 2 hours a day of work per per day. This is specifically for you. So I'm going to go through how we're going to do it and what it actually entails. So you get access to marketing and training platform that includes a blogging platform, a funnelizer, which is basically a way for you to create your own branded capture pages. You get done for you capture pages, and you also get a CRM, which is a way you can manage your contacts, your leads that come in, and you get access to 100% pure profit products. So the marketing training, this is, training on practically, and there's more, training on practically any and all social media market platform that you want to use to grow your business, stay ahead of the curve, learn what's working in the profession, and allow you to rise above the noise and attract high quality prospects to you. This has a $1,000 a month, $1,000 value. MLS Play blog sites. This is probably the most powerful blogging platform I've seen. It's a personally branded blog that you can create. Having a blog, having your own website working for you 24/7 is critical to your success. You create valuable content and have leads coming in to you on autopilot 24/7 while you're on vacation on the beach with your family. That has a $1997 value. You also get Funnelizer, which is state-of-the-art technology and software that marketers pay $200 a month for. It can be yours to brand yourself online. You have the ability to create beautiful capture pages, sales pages, and entire sales funnels to sell anything you want, including affiliate products, your own products, your coaching services, your business opportunity. No tech required. It's a plug and play and takes less than 60 seconds to build your first funnel. You also get done for you capture pages. Discover how you can leverage other people's training so you can generate leads for free. One of the biggest problems network marketers have is they have no value to give away yet, and that's okay. You get to take MLSP's offers, training, and value, give them away to your prospects for free in exchange for their email address, and you build your list. This is truly the ultimate leverage. You will start getting leads this week, if not today. You also get MLSP's cutting-edge CRM. Now, this is a customer relationship manager tool. Can be the most profitable tool in your tool chest. You have the ability to take detailed notes on your prospects, filter through prospects in milliseconds, schedule follow-up assignments, send customized emails based on the conversation with your prospects, manage your relationships like a pro, and get paid like a pro. This has a $200 value. You also get 100% pure profit products. Now, what if you could provide value and a solution to every single prospect you talk to and get paid for it? Top earners do this all day. In addition to building a MLM empire, because they know only 10% will ever join them in business. You get to take products from the biggest names in our industry, sell them, and you earn commissions. These products range from $5 to about $1,500, and you get 100% of the sale. This has a $997 value. So you're getting the exact same marketing and training platform and my assistants that I personally use, and the platform that has launched the careers of Ray Higdon, David Wood, Brian Finale, Diane Hockman, Mark Harbert, and so many, many others. And so by now, you're probably wondering, about the price. And you might be thinking this is going to cost quite a bit. And after all, I've spent, as I said before earlier, over $10,000 in coaching and courses, and people have actually paid me several $100s to help them just with, this particular aspect of Facebook prospecting. And, on the marketplace, there are several training products and things that are out there that cost thousands of dollars. And so if I were to add up the real world value of all the what you're going to get with My Assistant Pro, with the marketing strategies, the blogging, the funnelizer, the done for you capture pages, the cutting edge CRM, the 100% pure profit products, you'd have a total value of $5,891. Now, do you think? Now, comment in the comments. Do you think if all this did for you, was allowed you to generate 3 to 5 new reps. And I've done the math for you. If you expose 3 people per day over the next 31 days, if this allowed you to simply, and my assistants, if this allowed you to generate, 3 to 5 new reps before New Year's Eve with these tools and my assistants, would it be worth it? By show of hands. I'm seeing hands going up. Okay, it would be worth it. Absolutely. What if, here's the reality. It's very no-brainer to get started, right? It's $149.97 to get started, and you can grab this today by going to the link below, AntonioRThompson.com, MLSP Now. It's a 30-day test drive. When you get to the order form, you're simply going to go to the link, select the username and password, fill out your best contact information, fill out your billing address, select your payment option, fill in your payment information, and then you also, when you grab it today, you're also going to get all the bonuses that I actually haven't mentioned yet, because there's so many other things that I want to give you to make this a no-brainer decision for you this afternoon. The other thing about this is it's a 30-day risk-free test drive, and so we are so confident that you will love the system. We'll give you 30 days to check it out, risk-free, and if at the end of 30 days you're not satisfied, or you just don't think the software or my support and guidance simply is not a fit for you and just doesn't work for you, simply let us know, and we'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. So simply just go to AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP Now and go ahead and fill out that form. So if you want to leverage your time, find more prospects who like, know, and trust you, will join you in business so you can earn more money, focus on doing what you love, and finally live the life you were promised, all in just 2 hours of work per week. Purchase your membership now. And for the first 5 buyers, I got some fast action bonus here. The first 5 who take action today, you're going to get 2 30-minute coaching sessions with me on top of my hands-on guidance and assistance throughout 30 days. But the first 5 buyers, one-on-one coaching, 2 sessions, that has a $297 value. You're also going to get access to my mentors and coaches, Adam and Justice Egan, have allowed me to share this with you guys. But you get access to Biz Builder Challenge, which is a incredible program and series that's going to help you take your business to the next level. These are 6 weekly group coaching webinars will turn you into a traffic and lead generating machine and a profit pumping entrepreneur who attracts sales and signups on demand. You get to enjoy top producer training on lead generation, content creation, productivity, mindset, audience building, and refining a bulletproof 6-figure home business infrastructure. This has a $997 value. You're also going to kick off your week with the Biz Builder coaching, support, and accountability calls that you need to stay on track. These are recorded calls that keep you motivated and moving forward in your business. These have a $197 value. You also get the points tracker, the ultimate look in the mirror for home business owners, an income producing activity tracker that simplifies business building activities for a high level of accountability, that has a $47 value. You also get the goal setting worksheet, the ultimate tool for creating clarity and focus in your business. Discover the entrepreneurial juice you require to push you through the inevitable challenges that come with learning new skills and building your cash flowing home business enterprise. This has a $97 value. So on top of everything I just shared with you inside of MLSP, you're going to get the 2 30-minute coaching sessions, the 6 weekly webinars, the 6 weekly motivation and mindset conference call recordings, the Biz Builder Challenge activity points tracker, the Biz Builder Challenge goals worksheet. Then now the total value is $7,526. We've got some super bonuses though. It gets even better. So in June, my mentors Justice and Adam rented a 8,000 square foot house in Breckenridge, Colorado for an intimate 3-day mastermind. Members paid up to $3,500 to attend. They trained on topics including copywriting, creating your online marketing game plan, blogging, email marketing, and more. You get access to recordings with your membership. This has a $997 value. You also get the challenge audio archives, get 58 incredible audios from previous challenges that Adam and Justice have done. These audios include top-notch mindset and marketing training, special guest appearances from 6, 7, and even 8-figure earners, and so much more. These are perfect for your car rides, your downtime, or workouts at the gym. This has a $297 value. You also get instant lead gen strategies. These are 3 bonus videos detailing exactly what Justice, Adam, and myself are doing in our business right now to get leads through solo ads, Twitter, and Facebook advertising. This has a $197 value. Then you get access to our Facebook groups. These are access to 3 private Facebook groups. Be part of the most lively, supportive, and motivating groups you've ever seen. This is the perfect place to get support and get all of your questions answered. So let me go through the breakdown again. So on top of what MLSP offers and the Biz Builder Challenge, you're also getting the Colorado Mastermind, the Challenge Audio Archives, the lead gen bonuses, the Facebook group. This now has a total value of $9,214. Now, if all this did for you, again, was to help you sponsor 3 to 5 new reps before New Year's Eve, would this be helpful? Would this be valuable? Would it be worth the investment of $9,214? Now, we already know it's not $9,214. It's $149.97 for a 30-day test drive when you go to AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now. And as I mentioned before, 30-day risk-free test drive. After 30 days, if you're just not satisfied, don't feel like it adds value to your business, we'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. Again, here's everything you get when you grab your risk-free 30-day test drive. And so before we get to Q&A, I just want to say thank you and how much I appreciate you for being on this afternoon. I know your time is precious. I don't take it lightly that you made the choice to spend your time with me. Now that you've been through this training with me, you actually know Facebook prospecting is the fastest way to sponsor. Facebook active prospecting is the fastest way to sponsor 3 to 5 new reps by New Year's Eve. And this is a ridiculous value. So take advantage of this incredible offer that I share with you by claiming all of these bonuses. And know that you're covered by my 30-day money-back guarantee. So enroll now. Let's get started on your journey together. And now we're going to open up for questions and answers. If you have questions, definitely put them in the comments or the question box, actually. And we will get those answered. I'm going to enable the Q&A now. So you can type your questions in the Q&A, and we'll get your questions answered. But as I mentioned before, I definitely appreciate you all being on this afternoon. Definitely go ahead and take advantage of the offer and all the bonuses that are here. This is an incredible, over $9,214 worth of bonuses for $149.97. Pretty cool stuff. You're very welcome, Alex. If you have questions, definitely put them in the chat. We'll definitely get those answered. Awesome, awesome. Cool beans. Yeah, so the bonuses, the question is about the bonuses. The fast action bonuses are only for the next 24 hours. So that means the 2 30-minute coaching sessions with me, those are only available for the next 24 hours. So grab your risk-free 30-day trial now, and we'll reach out to you to get those set up. The other bonuses are available for now until Adam and Justice say I can't do them anymore. Yeah. So yeah, there's 2 memberships. So there's an annual membership and there's a monthly membership. So the $149.97 is a monthly membership. There is an annual membership. I think it's about $1,500 for the whole year. I think you get 2 months free. But That's at the mastery level where you get the blog and all the other options here as well. So the three steps, the three steps to getting, 3 to 5 reps in the next before New Year's Eve. The first step is your personal brand. Ensuring that your profile is set up correctly, and then you have professional looking photos and your about me sections all filled out. The second step was active prospecting, finding people to talk to, starting with your friends, right? Start with your friends, your fans, your followers, engaging with them. Thirdly, moving them through the conversation and getting to those closing questions. That's what you want to do, okay? All right, so I'm not seeing any more questions coming in. So what I'm going to do, let me just wait a few moments. Let me just see if there's anything coming in. Take the information I share with you this afternoon and go out there and implement, and you will get results. If you want my hands-on assistance, the best way to do that is by grabbing your risk-free 30-day test drive, and I will work with you for the next 30 days to actually ensure that you reach this goal of getting 3 to 5 new reps in your business before New Year's Eve. So not seeing any questions coming in, but I definitely appreciate you all being on this afternoon. Definitely go to AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now. Grab your risk-free 30-day test drive, and I'll see you in the next webinar and on Facebook. Take care. Have an awesome and amazing Saturday. Bye.